How's everyone doing today? This is Adam with Commander on a Budget. Today we get into another episode of Budget Brews. Today we're going over Lord Xander the Collector. This is our third legend that we've seen so far from Streets of New Capenna. This card's super mean depending how you build it. Let's hop on into it. Like I have with every other New Capenna commander I've gone over, make sure to check out the panorama that's aligned with the colors. It's a great mana fixing card. It's just real great for you to pick up. They're super cheap. So it was really interesting trying to find one specific strategy to really push for him. So I kind of collected a group of cards that really go for each and every type of his effects, and we can just go from there. So first off, we're going to go with whenever he dies. So whenever he dies, target opponent will sacrifice half of their permanents rounded down. So cards like Sir Conrad the Grimm's real good. Dreadhound, Falconwrath Noble, Harvester of Souls is a fantastic draw engine. Massacre Worm doubles as both a board wipe and a potential way for you to win depending how many permanents your opponents sacrifice. Overseer of the Damned can help you create an army whenever they have to sacrifice everything. And Nightmare Shepherd can help you steal really specific key creatures, make them nightmares. It's a pretty solid strategy. I wasn't really able to focus a whole lot on the mill section, but if you want to run the mill section on a budget, a really interesting and really mean way you can do it is you can traumatize somebody and then proc his effect to have the mill half their deck. It's kind of really dumb, but that's if you want to run that way. But a good chunk of cards I found that I thought were real interesting for him were cards whenever your opponent discards. So stuff like Dream Salvage can be an absolute blowout draw card for just 1 mana. Megrim is a way to drain your opponent's life whenever they have to discard. Same thing with Raider's Wake. One of the big things I want to go over before I get to the upgrade section is that he is a 7 mana commander. It's going to take a lot for you to get him out, so I want to focus on how we can utilize his effects without having him to come in and out of the command zone all the time. We've gone over this card on the channel, but Netherborn Alto is an absolutely fantastic card for this deck because you can cheat his mana cost by bringing him into your hand. Once you get him onto the board, though, there are tons of ways that you can abuse his effects. Essence Flux is one really good way, so you can flicker him. Same with Siren's Ruse. Along with Ghostly Flicker are all pretty much ways that you can flicker him in order to get his effects multiple times. It's a really interesting strategy to run with him. Some other options are the Reanimator route, so you can victimize to bring him back from the graveyard. Depending on your board state, and if you have a bunch of tokens, Dread Return is also an option. And Soul Exchange is also an absolutely fantastic, cheap Reanimator card. Now, the upgrades for this deck is where this decking gets really disgusting. So, Broodvac the Grandiloquent can basically mill somebody out. Sorin Imperious Bloodlord is an absolute way for you to cheat him out from your hand into play with his third ability. Waste Nut is an absolutely fantastic value engine for whenever your opponent has to discard their hand. Turgid is an easy way for you to lose friends. And Revel in Riches doubles as a win con. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all want to see.